Pledge to children. I pledge recognition to the kids of the world to protect their rights and support their freedom under all circumstances, and to make the earth a healthy, just, and peaceful place to live for all human beings who are fed by her grassy plains and drink from her blue-green waters, and that I can work with children and adults of all backgrounds to make a better future for the world.
Written by the kids of Kids Meeting Kids.
A child dies every 2 seconds.
Children died yesterday?
Children will die tomorrow.
Children are dying now. Why?
Because no country in the world protects all of its children from abuse, neglect, and exploitation. This is why we feel that children need special rights and protection.
Why should adults be held responsible for the future of the world's children?
Because over the past 10 years, services for children, like education, healthcare, and safe places to live and play, have decreased in almost every country of the world. Reports of child abuse have increased at a frightening rate. Unfortunately, many of these children are hurt by their families, the people who should be loving and protecting them.
On November 20th, 1989, the General Assembly of the United Nations adopted the UN Convention on the Rights of the Child. Today, 109 nations have ratified this convention. The United States has not ratified it. Other countries which have neither signed nor ratified the convention are Iraq, South Africa, Cambodia, and Libya.
What is the Convention on the Rights of the Child?
The United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child is a document that details the civil and political rights of the children. It can become international law for the protection of children's rights. It addresses the needs of all children from all societies with the goal of protecting the rights of children from every country.
The convention contains 54 articles defining the rights and needs of children, but it is basically broken up into 3 parts: the right to survival, the right to be protected, and the right to develop. Survival means having enough food, clean water, a place to live, and good health care. Every day, 6,000 of the world's children die of pneumonia.
A childhood blindness which is related to malnutrition can be prevented by a single, one-time dose of vitamin A, which costs pennies.
80% of the world's population doesn't have clean drinking water.
Protection means being protected from physical, mental, sexual, and all kinds of abuse, as well as protection from neglect and exploitation. Exploitation is when someone is being taken advantage of.
That's when I was in Thailand.
How did you live by yourself? Who took care of you?
Basically, I just go to people and ask them to stay with. I mean, for the night or a week or so, a month. But I did a round with my aunt, my uncle for a little while, and for like full 3 years, I was by myself in the camps, in the refugee camps.
How are the refugee camps?
I mean, it's a little different from, you live in a place where you can walk and you can go anywhere you want because you're surrounded by barbed wire and you couldn't get out. And the food is, you don't really get enough food to eat. And when the water they have, they're supposed to bring water into you, you can't find water from where they put you. And it's just like a little, I don't know, it's to me like a concentration camp. It's just like we don't go to work, you know what I mean? But we don't get enough food either.
Was there medical care?
Yes, there is, but it's not that, I know when it's just like for a minor, not serious. If you're serious, you have a serious illness, I don't think they can treat you in the camps.
At this moment, 40 wars are going on around the world. About 65% of the people who die in wars are women and children, not soldiers. Protection includes the right to special protection in times of war and natural disaster.
However, many of the soldiers are children themselves. Children who are forced into fighting an armed conflict for reasons they often don't even understand. There are more than 80 million children who live in the streets of the world's cities.
How do they get money to survive?
There are many child prostitutes. They are easily available among the increasing number of street children who are forced into this type of slavery by poverty. These children remain in demand in both the modern and developing world.
Development means growing up in a clean environment with a free, decent education. It means having a safe place to play, advanced health care, and the chance to participate fully in the life of your community, free from discrimination.
What kind of kids are discriminated against because of their ethnic, racial, and religious grouping that they come from?
Almost every child has been discriminated against at some point in their lives. In South Africa, black children are denied equal access to schools, college, employment, health care, and justice. When children object, they are targets of torture and death.
Here are some more specific points and articles from the Convention. Article 1. The Convention's definition of the child. A child is every human being below the age of 18 years.